When C-curl back arching is really not back arching, it needs medical attention. The fact that you mentioned a C-curl, the fact you mentioned torticollis, I think your child's being overlooked for a condition called laryngomalacia, right? You need to be able to breathe, right? That's it. Now, breathing medically is looked at, your pulse oximeter is at, like, say, 98. If it goes below 94, usually it's treatment. Below 92 on infants to 88, it means hospital. I'm not talking about that kind of breath. When a baby, they can't clear their throat or cough or those kind of things. They really are subject to the breath-swallow ratio. When you are seeing the baby back arch like that, right? So it's one thing, sorry, I have like no equipment here. It's the end of the day and I'm in the Czech Republic, so I'm trying to do okay, if you're gonna hold it there. Okay, I got Aaron with me. So this is actually a nice close-up of a baby. What you're thinking is torticollis, is the neck going off to the side, but it's the C-curl that's going on. Especially, and again, your concerns are you shouldn't be swallowing at this stage. You're swaddling, sorry, so I said swallowing, swaddling at 4.5 months and all of this, and you're still getting positioning. That baby shouldn't be pulling back like that, and you need to get really in as soon as possible into your ear, nose, and throat and have your baby checked. It's an in-office scope for a condition called laryngomalacia. Now, typically, in the larynx area, the valve of swallow and close is a little bit overgrown until about 11 months. So a lot of people go, oh, they'll outgrow it. But your baby is not progressing into milestone development. When you're here, and these aren't weird positions, your baby's saying, if I'm this way, I can't breathe, right? Or breath swallow. When I'm here, guess what? I open up. What happens with that is again, if I'm drowning, what do you do when you're drowning? You arch back on the neck to let it go. A lot of people aren't thinking that their child has possibly a life-challenging condition. Lots of times it's not life-challenging per se, but it's milestone challenging. If I'm worried about breathing, I'm not running a company. I'm going for air. And I'm going to position my neck like this, especially during sleep. It could be a sign of sleep apnea, again, which would be ear, nose, and throat. What needs to happen is a stat order needs to go through to be reviewed in the office. If at all you are worried and you feel that your child, especially if they're sick, needs attention, if the word hospital for a baby comes out of your mouth, because you don't go, oh, should I get my nails done? No, I think I'm going to go to the hospital. It's not how it works, right? So if those kind of conditions are coming through, or you're saying that, then you go to the hospital, right? It's mandatory, and that's really important that your child's taken care of. Meanwhile, you have to work on your beginning milestones of tummy time, because your child's not progressing into milestones. So you have medical and you have movement, but the medical is a priority. And I want them seen ASAP. They get seen a lot quicker if it's an ER visit, to be checked out possibly, or if there's something going on, and it's again, you're saying words like C-curve, banana body. This is not okay. It is not okay. And unfortunately, when people are reviewing it, if they're not familiar with the condition, you can go into the search engine there and you're going to see a lot of posts and examples of laryngomalacia. It's very serious. It needs to be possibly rectified even with surgery, but it might mean that your baby can't be put in a car seat because you're propping the neck forward and you're going to threaten that breath-swallow ratio. So it's something to be taken seriously, get ruled out, can only be done with an in-office scope. They don't get to be put under. But if you need this done ASAP, then it's an ER visit and so forth, or admit that way. But don't chance it. But also don't chance your child's milestones. They can't do one through the other. They just can't.